Servus.
Nein, ich sag Servus. Servus.
Grüezi.
Hello.
Welcome to another episode of
Wandern. Eisenbahn.
mit
Willi.
no,
Erich.
und Billy.
Und Willi. What are we gonna do today, Willi?
We
Are we gonna take over the world?
we're gonna
Same
take
thing we do every night, Pinky.
We're gonna take over the world with the German crocodile while we're completely it.
All right, we're gonna
Take
turn
over the world!
the camera, and it's in shadow, and we can't see nothing. So let's try doing this.
We're converting the German crocodile.
We have our German crocodile that is analog, and we're gonna go through it,
Which is
and we're gonna clean it up and convert it. And right now it's on the track, and the track is on, and we have nothing, and it is really, really dusty.
yeah. I think
Willie cleaned some with his finger, but we're gonna work on cleaning that up too.
I'm gonna move
Yeah.
it so I can.
So we're gonna go over to the bench, and we're gonna keep going from there. All right, so here we have it with all the glare from the work light on the bench. And so this was a digital conversion we did. And if you look inside there, there is a bonus sound card. I think it's electric. I'm not sure. I hope so. And we have the 60944. And that is, I should change the camera angle a little bit there. So this is supposed to have the large commutator motor in it. So we have an extra magnet and the two different sets of armatures and the cover place, along with some screws and the I want to say they're resistors, but they're not, rectifiers. What I had to buy extra to make this work, I do not, oh wait, maybe. So we had to buy this piece here, Delta retaining plate, which is that goes on in place of the reversing unit, and then you're able to have some place to mount the base decoder.
Is that the speed? Is that also the speed?
So we're actually including, what's that?
Is that also the speed decoder?
Yep, that's what makes it all go. So this thing is going to have some challenges. So let's see. Don't know. You can see all that. That's a lot of hair fuzz in there. And turn it down here.
Daddy,
Yes, Willie.
watch this.
When we take that off, don't tap the microphone. But if you take a look at this, there is a lot of cobwebs and dust and dirt and everything under the sun in there. And this is actually old enough that it's analog, and you could
Hey, Dad, I guess they're
run
cleaning.
power through the overhead.
Do you want me to start cleaning it?
Hang on, we gotta take it apart first, and then we'll clean some pieces up. So yeah, we got a lot of dirt and dust on there, but you could actually, this had a switch on it right there, and I should have gotten a new pickup shoe, but of course I didn't. This has seen brighter days, but hopefully that'll work. By moving that lever, now all your power comes from the top. Move it the other way, now your power is coming through from the bottom. We're going to bypass that switch for our final install. And we do have lights in there. I have not taken this apart. I do have LEDs for it, but I do not think we're going to do LEDs for it today.
Hey, Dad.
But yeah, you can see the
You know what?
pickup
LEDs
shoes a little,
Dad.
the
Dad,
springies are a little bent.
guess what LEDs we should do?
What?
Cool. We should do cool LEDs.
Cool LEDs.
Cool color.
Cool colors. Well, we'll do what
We can do
can.
both. We'll do both.
Maybe we'll even have reds, so we have taillights
Yeah.
that switch with direction.
Yeah, we can go red, cream, white.
Red and white lights.
Yeah. Like, we can do that.
All right. Let me pause it, move the camera again, and we'll try something else, even though it's out of focus right there. All right, we got to find our magic focal point. So I have never taken this apart, and this is the way it comes apart, which is pretty cool. Actually, it flips over with this on this side. It just slides over the end and lines up with that screw, and take that one screw out and the whole nose section comes off. And that is one solid piece of metal. Well, it looks to be. I don't know that it is completely, but yeah. I'm not seeing, sorry if the camera's not catching it, but I'm not seeing a seam. It looks like it's one cast and machined piece of metal. That's pretty cool. This is one of Dad's models. One of the originals he had, and I don't know if you can see that. That's just some of the stuff on the wheels and in the gears and in everything. Hope that pickup shoe works. I really do. Otherwise I might have to steal something. Got a pickup shoe in the drawer here. And it's too short. It'll work, probably, maybe, but it's not the right one. So we'll see what we can do there. But yeah, one screw, it comes right off. Pretty cool. Be back in a little bit. Well, I don't know if that actually recorded or not, so we're going to do this spot again. Motor's actually pretty clean. We have everything broke down into its base components. The truck assembly rolls fairly easy. It's not completely free, so there's some gooped up stuff in there we're going to clean out. And got all the dust off of that. We're going to go through these axles. They spin pretty nice, but we're going to lube those up, lube all those components up before we go back together and take it from there. All right, so I don't know, it's really hard to tell on the camera, but there is a lot of dirt impaction in there on every gear, and I do not want to use the carb cleaner on it. The carb cleaner will blow it all out in a second, but it also take all the paint off the wheels. So I don't want to do that. I would love to, but that ain't going to happen. So we're going to be here for 2 hours cleaning out each individual tooth. Gotta love it. We'll be back. Anything to save a buck. All right, so here we are. We got in there, cleaned those gears. We cleaned all these bottom gears, and we were still having some rolling resistance and some surging. And then I discovered that teeny tiny little gear next to that bowl gear way down in there. And once I cleaned all the junk out of that, that's all the stuff I cleaned out of the gears. Not horrible, but check this out. If I can do this without moving.
Do train tracks.
Just sitting here on the bench, just giving it a little, and it just goes all the way across. So
Try doing it with train tracks.
we don't have any train track here to do it, and no traction tires on it.
They'll just
Yet.
put some traction tires and get a piece of track.
All right, so next step, that's cleaned up, ready, lubed up. We lubed it, here's what we use. Conducta lube and cleaner. It gets the hardened stuff off. It works pretty good. Probably way overpriced too, but that's what we've been using. It was recommended by our local shop, Southside Trains.
And Balaban Shop Lippe and Renault's.
And they always got some stuff, well, not always, but usually have some Märklin stuff for sale that they get in on consignment or used stuff on eBay. So next step, we're going to put this motor together with our new parts, and we'll be back then. All right, so we've got the motor soldered in or installed. We soldered our bridge, not bridge rectifiers, silly goose, what's the name of those? Suppressors. Let's give that a little bit of a bend there. When we're all done, that screw there is going to have we're going to have a piece of shrink wrap on there so we don't accidentally short anything out. But go one way and we go the other way. Not a full 18 volts. Not a full 18 volts. But since I have another 9 volt here, can we not cause a dead short? Probably not with my hands full, and if only I could make them touch. 9 plus 9 is 18, which is what we got. I could do something, not sure what. If I think of something quick, I'll come back. Otherwise, trust me, it's gonna work. With that, get ready for the next part. All right, next phase. We have the motor truck back in the chassis. We have the suppressors mounted on there, soldered on. We've got our ground soldered on there. Really need a pointer stick. Got our board on. We've got all the OE wires off, desoldered. We have our power from our chip soldered on. One thing I did here, I probably should have taken a picture of it, but on the mounting board, I desoldered the coupler on there for the speaker because I don't have one. But I did have this speaker here laying around. So I installed that speaker, but I had to desolder and bypass the coupler, which something new for me. And everything else, now we don't have any of the lights installed yet. We got a whole big mess of wiring laying all over the place. So what we are going to do next is we are going to take it over to the track, put it on, see if it works. So we'll walk over there. Say hello, Willy.
Hi.
So we have brought it over. It is on the programming track. And Willy is going to take us and add it to the central station. So he takes it out of stop mode. Oi! Sorry about that.
It's gonna do it.
It's gonna do it. We're waiting. There it is. And you can actually... I'm not sure what I'm hearing, but I'm hearing something trying to work. We've got the light on so we could see the lock.
Look.
But it's not. Oops.
It's got the same function as the 103.
So we got it added. All right, bring up the picture. Let's change the picture.
What's
Remember what the number is? 3033 maybe?
3033.
No, backspace one.
Is it this? No.
No, go look at the go look at the instructions, the parts list for the number. And come back. Hurry, 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 hurry.
Oh, here it is.
What is it?
I got check.
Oh, you brought our parts book along.
The baggie was over here.
So we have a 3-ring binder. Every time I need to look up something with parts, we print it, we put it in here so we don't need to come 3022.
3022.
All right, let's go back. Okay, you got to change that 3 to a 2. No, backspace.
Space.
See, oh, well, that says SBB. We're not, it's a Deutsche Bahn. So, we're going to have to pause the video for a minute. All right, so we went to Märklin.com and we searched an E94 and we came up with a model. What's the model, Willie? Put that in. And we use a mouse with ours because the screen is for Fingerpoken, but that leaves Fingerpoken prints on it. So we do it with the cursor and the mouse.
We could also do 55223.
Yeah, 55223 is Mini Club.
Mini Club.
Pick that one. Click OK. And bingo, bango, bongo. Oh, not completely accurate because I don't think our catenary is red. But here's the next thing, Willie.
What?
Okay, if it moves right, it's going forward, so check the direction out. You got to click OK first, right? Oh, it is working. Does it reverse? I think you got to give it a little more sprit. Uh-oh.
I think it's a dead spot.
You think it might be a dead spot? Well, we'll move it over here.
It was. Yeah, let's put the
Not my coffee cup.
Let's put the body on.
All right.
I'll go get the body.
And that's where we're going to call it the end for this week, because I thought I had red LEDs, but I don't. So we are going to get some red LEDs because I want to set this up so we have a headlight and a tail light, hopefully, that reverses with direction. Should be easy enough to do. So I'm going to order some red LEDs, and when they come in, we're going to keep going. And with that, hang on. We got to reverse the screen, reverse the video, but it's not. I don't see how to do that.
Oops.
And with that, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video.
I accidentally drove the
Tschüss.
train in the wrong direction.
Vorsicht bei der Abfahrt.
I drove the train in the wrong direction.
You drove the train right off the tracks, didn't you? All right. Fix it. And we're going to put it on the workbench, all right? Bye.